it took hours and hours upon hours to get a lot of this stuff done with the suspension. My bad, I had to do a pull. It's been a minute since I've been in this car. It's been like a week, but yeah, it took hours upon hours to get this stuff done with the suspension, man. I could not record for y'all. I could have, but it would have pretty much, my battery would have been dead. Like, it took hours. It took at least like a maximum of 12 hours to do everything. So y'all seen my video when I made the sway bar bushing, and the front lower control arm. So I replaced my rearward control lower control arm, and I replaced my upper control arm, and I replaced my ball joints. Those three alone, really just the upper control arm and the ball joint was the hardest one. Like, it's not necessarily hard, it's just more the job was easy, it's just more time consuming. It does take a minute. You must know what you're doing before you go and take apart the suspension and stuff like that. So like I say, it did take a maximum a minimum of 8 hours for the whole suspension, and that's just both sides. So one side is going to take you an hour or two to do it. So I see like shops and stuff charge like I think the job that I did was worth more than like $1,000 at a damn local, even at at a local shop, and at like a Your Mechanic type of shop, or a Your Mechanic, a personal person that can come to you. So, but it really ain't nothing hard though. If you know what you're doing, then you good. Like, this is my first time ever messing with a suspension like that, other than changing like some struts or something like that. It's real easy. But it is a process of doing it if you ain't never done it before. Right now I'm on the way to get my front end alignment, because with these new parts, I guess the old parts were actually holding the alignment straight, but now it's like, oh, my steering wheel is like crooked. I will show y'all, but not that too big of a deal. But my steering wheel is slightly crooked. I know it's off and it's gonna wear out the tires. So right now I'm heading to a shop to get some alignment done. I know the shop that does it for $40, so I'm pretty much good and set in stone on that one. That little noise everything is gone. So I'll see y'all in a minute. What's up, everybody? Bullet Josiah is back again. Oh yeah, make sure if y'all new to the channel, make sure y'all like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so y'all can be notified every time I post a video. So I did not get the alignment. I think I went there, the shop I went to the shop a year ago. They said the alignment was $40, but at the time the machine was down, so I couldn't get it. So I just went up there. The dude was saying $90 for the alignment. I'm like, I never paid $90 in my life for some damn wheel alignment, front end alignment, because my car pulling to the left, as y'all know. I'm just gonna wait till I do have one more part coming, my outer tie rod, because the ball joint isn't too good, but it's not making any type of rattle sound or anything like that. Normally you can hear it from in the cabin right now, but you don't hear any rattle sound. But I am gonna wait till I get the outer tire rod, because it has a lot to do with the alignment also. Because even if I get the alignment, then I will have to go get another alignment, because me messing with the outer tire rod is messing with the majority of the alignment. So yeah, so y'all don't hear any you don't hear any creaking or anything like that on this thing no more. No more of that BS. I don't hear anything else on the suspension. I'm surprised that my ball joint on the outer tire rod isn't making any noise at all. Like, it's bad. It's bad, but it ain't that bad. But it should be making a noise though. But I did have that on coming in, but I know all these due to all these little days is coming up, the shipping and stuff gonna take a minute. So I ordered it last week, way before I even started working on my rearward control arm and my upper control arm and stuff like that. But I do have it coming in. It should come in this Friday or Monday, so I'm gonna definitely make a video on that one. It's real easy, real simple. But the other pieces I just couldn't. It was too time consuming, especially the lower ball joint. The lower ball joint took a minute. It took a minute because the loaner tool I got from AutoZone, the little ball press thing, it was stripped. The little thread was stripped, so every time I would try to turn it, it would be almost impossible to turn it to the right to tighten anything, and it was really pissing me off. But I had to go back to that same AutoZone. I guess someone returned another loaner kit, the same one I had. I just got that one, swapped it out. It took about 35 minutes each side to press the ball joint in. So I wish I would have made a video on that. I was going to, but I didn't really want to. I was just so irritated dealing with the suspension anyways. that I didn't want to make the video, but I will make a video on my auto tire rod. But I just want to give y'all a quick update on that. Right now I'm in traffic, so I'm gonna try to give y'all a quick pull, a 60 pull at that. The suspension rides a lot better, man. It feels so good. It feels like I got more torque to my wheels, even though I got rear wheel drive. But it feels like I got a little bit more power for some reason. I'm not sure why, but I feel that maybe because it's probably cold outside, a little cooler outside, like 60 degrees right now. So that might be a reason why I'm getting a lot more horses out of this car right now. But man, this is crazy dealing with this stuff, man. Like I say, dealing with the suspension alone, like I think I just got on Your Mechanic just to see what it would do. Like I put in like what I needed replaced, whatever like that, just to get a quote. And then the quote came out to be like $1,400. I was like, man, that's crazy, man. It's really not hard to replace it, man. Just if you got the time to do it, then do it. It's just time consuming, that's it. But it's real. I think I paid like in total like $220, maybe $250 for my suspension for everything, including my auto tire rod that's coming in on the way. That's it. That's everything that deals with the suspension, other than the strut, which I don't need. But it's real basic, real simple stuff, man. This is why I do my channel. This is why I do my videos, man. I do it for y'all, so y'all can see how easy it is instead of taking it to somebody else. Whether you got the money or not, I still don't recommend y'all taking your car to a shop, because they're gonna overcharge you. If not overcharge you, I mean, you gotta pay for somebody else's labor. So I'm trying to give y'all a 60 pull, man. It's been a minute since I've been in this thing. Old these are. The max, like the minimum 8 hours in total, bro. Like straight up, in a minimum 8 hours to do this suspension job, man. Like 8 hours. I probably did more than 12 hours on the front suspension, man. Straight up. That's how much of a hassle it was. Like I said, it's still easy. If you ain't got the right tools, then it's gonna take you longer. But I had the tools. I had to improvise sometimes too. So it's not the easiest job in the world. I say like a moderate, nothing advanced, anything like that. It's really simple if you know what you're doing. I dealt with the front suspension before, so nothing new to me. But just like this, just actually replacing everything of the front suspension, that's damn new to me. But so the main cause of that rattle and all that stuff is the bushings and the ball joint. So if you hear that, just go ahead, replace. Try to try to pinpoint it, but I just recommend replacing the whole suspension. The suspension on this car is trash, I'm not gonna lie. But this car does hold up. I'm gonna do a 50K mile review pretty soon on this car. I'm at 148. I just hit 148K miles. Really have no issues with this car at all ever since I had it, but the suspension. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to the channel, man. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell so I can be notified every time I post a video. Make sure y'all hit that like button on other people's recommended videos so they can like, share, and subscribe too. It's your man, it's your
the spiritual levels, no dancing with devils, no fellow with rebels. Some digging with shovels, they digging real deep. Some humble, they hearken, they listen, they meet. Some praise the Most High 7 days of the week. Some put in that work and go teach in the streets. Some just come to take up the air that we breathe. Some come just to take up